The penultimate stage of the 2015 Tour of Qinghai Lake started at the beautiful lake at Chapeau. After the longest leg of the race yesterday, riders were in a relaxed mood, having battled through almost 2 weeks of racing to get to this point. The race has thrown up many battles. One of the best is arguably the battle between sprinters Marco Kump and Matteo Gavazzi, who've won 7 stages between them.
Adesso lui ne ha vinte 4, io 3.
Now for 2015 I have 3 victories. For me, because these are the first sprint victories, I'm satisfied.
Poi insomma...
Stage 12 will take the riders 120 kilometers around the Zhongwei circuit race, the rollout from Chapeau, and 20 kilometers later they will arrive for the first passage of the finish line. 7 laps of a 12.1 kilometer city street circuit awaits the riders. 3 intermediate sprints along the route today, so yellow jersey Radoslav Rogina would have to be very vigilant once again. As the leaders' jerseys lined up for the start, Colorado, the winner of the King of the Mountains with no more hills ahead. Kump in green, but it's still very tight. The general classification between Rogina in yellow and Alazade in blue is the best Asian rider, just 3 seconds separating them. No sooner had the flag dropped, a strong breakaway group jumped clear, containing Nohalas of Qinghai Tuanyuda, Chamo Qingying of HKSI, Malaguti of Nippo, Limas of Ergas Seife, Cambi and Ika of Meridiana Carmen, Kononenko of Colts and Tedeschi of Southeast. Through the first intermediate sprint of the day with the gap at 2 minutes, it was Kononenko of Colts who led Tedeschi of Southeast and Limas of Ergas Safeway across the line. This was playing perfectly into the hands of Adria Mobiles. There was no danger of second placed Alazade snatching back seconds at the intermediate sprints. The breakaway were looking strong, and having missed the break, Park Hotel Valkenburg was set to work on the front by their director sportif and had the peloton totally lined out behind them as they tried to set it up for Marco Zanotti. The second intermediate sprint of the day was once again taken by Kononenko, this time ahead of Limas of Ergas, with Cambi and Ika of Meridiana Carmen in third. The heat of the day was evident as the haze bounced off the road, heading towards the final 2 laps of the race. The final intermediate sprint, once again same order across the line, with Kononenko of Kols leading across the line ahead of Limas of Ergas Safeway, with Cambi and Ika of Meridiana Carmen once again crossing the line in third place. The main break was pulled back, but despite some late charges, it was always going to come down to a bunch sprint to the line. And as they headed towards the final few hundred meters, Marco Kump made no mistake today and took an incredible 5th victory ahead of Marco Zanotti of Park Hotel Valkenburg, with Liam Battazzo of Southeast in third.
Yeah, I'm delighted because last 2 days I was pretty close, and yeah, before this stage I said, okay, today is my turn, and my teammates did amazing job. They put me in a good position before sprint. I knew I had to start late because last K was headwind, so I was waiting, but not too long because I didn't want to do the same mistake like yesterday when I was close.
5 victories in total is an incredible haul, with 1 day to go for Marco Kump ahead of Marco Zanotti of Park Hotel Valkenburg, with Liam Battazzo in third. Hossein Alazade still the leader of the Best Asian Rider Blue Jersey competition and second overall, 3 seconds off Rogina. Francisco Colorado of Ninja Sports Lottery Focus, with 1 day to go, still the King of the Mountains. Marco Kump, 5 stage victories, now has an unassailable lead in the green jersey competition and should run out the winner of that tomorrow. Radoslav Rogina, a great ride by Adria Mobile today, goes into the final day with that slender lead still intact. Make sure you join us for the final stage tomorrow. From me, Martin McDonald, and all at 7 Cycling. Bye for now.